Hello, everybody. It is Joseph, and happy National Championship Monday. We are about 2.5 hours from kickoff between the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers and the 10 seed Miami Hurricanes. Tonight, the game is in Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. A homecoming for Fernando Mendoza, a homecoming for the Hurricanes. A huge matchup. And to start, Fernando Mendoza, the Miami kid, he grew up a couple miles from the campus of Miami, and he went to high school there. I guess was a target for the Hurricanes in the transfer portal. However, ultimately chose Indiana and made a great decision. The Hoosiers are having a great season. Tonight could be the crown jewel of their rebuild under Kurt Signetti. They were in purgatory before he got there, and now they are 15-0, trying to be the first ever 16-0 team and win the national championship and win the Big Ten and beat teams like Ohio State and Oregon multiple times. Miami has had a long road to get here. Just in general for their program they were amazing, and then now for the past couple of years have been like there but not fully there, and now they are, as the 10 seed just snuck into the playoff with the group of 5 teams taking the 11th and 12th seeds, and they've ran the table. They've beaten Texas A&M, they beat Ohio State, they beat Ole Miss. And now tonight they have an opportunity in front of their home crowd in Miami to win the national championship in their home stadium, which would be incredible. Their defensive line is amazing. Ruben Bain, Akeem Mesidor. They are kind of banged up at DB, at corner. One of their corners will be out for the first half with a targeting call. But that is going to be the bulk of their hopes. Their defense has to step up and keep Mendoza in check. If they can pressure him and move him off platform, out of the pocket, then maybe they can take over this game and hold out until they get their DBs back. Although the receivers for Indiana, Omar Cooper, Charlie Becker, Elijah Surratt, they have a double-headed monster at running back with Roman Hemby and Kalen Black. These guys, and obviously Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, a really big moment for him. And it's nothing bigger. The biggest moment of his life, unless he's potentially going for NFL glory with championships or whatnot. But the biggest moment of his career so far. And, man, this is going to be a hard-nosed game. Indiana's defense is amazing as well. D'Angelo Pons is so good on the outside. Undersized, but the guy plays bigger than his size. And the opening play last game, he took it back for a pick six off Dante Moore, immediately shook it up, and Indiana rolled. Dominant team, especially just all over the board. Special teams, offense, defense, they can do it all. Aiden Fisher is so good. They're just completely sound. I think that if they keep a level head on tonight, considering everybody's on them to win, personally I am too. I think this game will be close. I think that it's hard to dominate in national championship. I mean, we've obviously seen it, but I think that these teams are kind of matching up very well. They have good run games. They have good receivers. Malachi Toney for the Hurricanes, CJ Daniels. It's Carson Beck, obviously. Two Florida boys, Carson Beck and Fernando Mendoza. And Beck can finally win the national championship as the guy, which would be huge for him as he moves on to the next step. And man, a guy he made the rushing touchdown last game to win it over Ole Miss, and tonight will be fun. I believe that this will be a touchdown game. I think Indiana wins by a touchdown. I think that Indiana's going to have a lot of people there for them, a lot of crimson and white and Phil and Hard Rock. Obviously, this is a big moment for Miami as well. Can they win this game and return to the national prominence that they took over for so long? You think about those early 2000s teams that were amazing. All those NFL draft picks, the NFL legends that come from Miami. A big moment for Mario Cristobal as a former Hurricane himself to potentially get the win tonight. Signetti, a legacy game for him. Can he turn around one of the worst programs in college football into a national champion? It's going to be fun. A couple hours till kick. I'm excited. I'm going to ride with Fernando Mendoza. I'm a Mendoza guy, and the Indiana Hoosiers. Could be a big moment for the Big Ten. 3 national champions in a row, Michigan, Ohio State, and Indiana. Even just to have 3 teams in a row play for the national championship. And the ACC back in the Natty with Miami. Didn't win the conference, but they are in. And that whole conference thing was so weird. But tonight will be fun. Indiana and Miami. It's just an intriguing matchup, really. We'll see how these quarterbacks step up to the plate, how the defenses can hold, because a lot of the defenses are so good in this game. Miami and Indiana. This will be a fun, gutsy fight. I have Indiana coming out on top. Hoosiers.